Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome to another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. And this week, we got another hot one for you. But before we get into all of that, you know what time it is, man. Zoe's got some shout-outs.
Hey, yo, shout out to the Iraqis that was selling meat at the steak and got everybody sick, man. That's what I got.
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all about that when we come back. But before we get into all of that, this week, we talking about karma. So strap in. Let the kings talk about it. All right, good people. Hey, welcome back to another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. And once again, Happy New Year. I know it's in a couple of days, folks, but y'all not going to hear from us after the 30th until then. So, Happy New Year, everybody, everyone's, and everyone's.
Happy pre.
Of course, as I am every single week, you know who it is, man. I'm Alan.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Twine. You know what it is. Hey.
It's your friend, your mentor, Calvin D. Hill.
All right, so before we even get started, man, one of y'all got to tell this story since you mentioned of the Iraqis making people sick.
I ain't never gonna make it. I ain't never gonna make it.
Hey, first of all, I want to let people know that we are traveling abroad, so we are recording remotely. Just want to make sure that that's thrown out there, so you're not cut off sides if you hear something crazy in the background. That's good. All right. So what story you got, Alan?
I don't have a story. I didn't get sick. You the one brought it up. So I didn't eat there for that reason because I was like, man, I don't know nothing about these health codes over here, man. I ain't eating no damn.
I tell you what, I should have shouted out to those brave Marines that was out there eating their food after they were told not to.
Like, ooh, I gotta have some of this naan bread. I guess, like, what? Why do you need to go over there?
They were over there. They came back with the sickness,
and they were looking for the bag of apples.
They I don't know what mission meat they had, but whatever it was, shout out to y'all. Well, first of all, shout out to Marines who even decided that was a good idea. All right.
Hey, gals, never mind. Go ahead.
And then shout out to whatever. Ain't no health codes or nothing. Y'all just out here just winging it.
Hey, give me some of that E. coli. No, not the one on the left, the one on the right. I like that would look better.
Right.
Oh man, that was crazy. When I heard they got sick, I was like, well, "Who raised? Why was y'all over there eating that food? Like they told you not to eat it, and you just like, nah, man, this
eat it anyway.
It's delicious. it tastes like bacteria.
Well, that rat meat.
Oh my!
It was those field mice.
Ah man, they was out there catching stuff out the wadi, and just cooking it up.
So they were eating it though. It had to taste good if they ate that much to get sick.
No. No.
Oh man.
You just tried it, Calvin? I thought you was one of the ones that tried it.
No. I didn't get sick off that meat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
but you ate it though?
No. I got sick because of the germs.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got sick.
I got sick because of that glowing green water that was flowing around that daggone camp.
Man, this ain't the Simpsons.
I got sick because of that shower.
Ninja Turtle, the shower.
Hey man, I guess at least we had a shower. I guess, but man, it may as well not have been called one.
That sulfur water.
It was so bad that people started taking baths with bottled water, man. It was really
That's
bad.
the best way to go. That was the best.
But when it got cold outside though, with all the water bottles sitting outside in that 0-degree weather.
No, man, you had to be smart. You had to get the bottled waters while the sun was up, and then you start
and put holes in it and turn it upside down.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, moving on, guys. Just had a I guess a flashback. Yeah, going back to the desert, eating bacteria and food. Let's go. What's today's topic?
Karma. And
Karma.
Oh Lord
Calvin.
created the note, so it is Calvin D. You got it, bruh.
Karma real to you. I had to add that in there. I should have added that in. Is it real to you?
Well, that's the first one you got. Is it real to you?
Yeah, there you go. Because most people feel like karma is one of them things you give or you get what you give. The exact same. This is the other crazy part. The exact same way you gave it. So
No.
do you think that's really the way it is?
You're naive. No.
Huh?
No.
No, but that's what people say, karma.
I understand what you're saying.
When something bad happened to you,
Look.
it was karma. You did something bad to somebody else.
And that's
Sure.
No,
And you know what? Guess what? Yep. If that's what you think, more power to you.
but you asking me a question and I'm answering it. I'm telling you no. I don't think it's real. No.
But no, I
karma
don't think karma is real either.
Nope. Because people gonna do what they do regardless, man. And if for me, if I was to sit around to just even think for a moment, well, they did me bad, so one day the same thing they did to me gonna happen to them. No.
But that's what people think.
And I think a lot of this stuff, I think a lot of this stuff comes from people's hopes and wishes that
Witchcraft.
people that people that have done other people wrong are gonna get back what they gave. But I find that go ahead.
He said,
All right, I'm ad-libbing in the background.
So and I'm not saying that because there are people that they don't call it karma, they call it reciprocity, right? I do think that if you the problem is nothing is 100%. So I do think that so I guess it is karma if I believe that if you treat people right, that people won't intentionally do you wrong, but you always gonna have outliers. That's just like I'm a person that does everybody wrong, so I'm gonna do you wrong. But if you're out here perpetuating violence against people, then you should expect violence to come back to you, not because of karma, but because all of the people that you've done wrong are going to be looking to do you just as wrong as you did them. But it ain't got nothing to do with karma. It's people, you treated them bad, so now they want to treat you bad. Or
payback.
As we say, payback. As James Brown said.
But isn't that just reaping and sowing?
That would be reaping and sowing or reciprocity, but to call it, I think people people think that the universe, quote unquote, the universe is gonna do it, and then of course people I'm gonna use this, Calvin. I'm gonna use it. I'm just telling you, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
People in the church, even though they're using it incorrectly, are gonna say, "Vengeance is mine," saith the Lord, and so God gonna get them. God gonna make bad things happen to you because you did me wrong. And I'm just like, I don't know about that one, bro.
If that's the case, then everybody who was a slave would have seen some reciprocity.
Well, they gonna see they see the reciprocity after the grave because it matters then. But you ain't gonna see it then either because all they had to do was repent.
No, but what happened to all the people that did all the lynching and all the killing and killing all the black folks?
They in heaven.
Burning down their city.
They in heaven.
Huh?
They in heaven.
I thought karma.
Nope, they in heaven.
Where the karma?
The karma came is what you put in coffee.
What?
So
some people pronounce it caramel instead of caramel. So
in our case, our generation, somebody do us wrong, we should just expect the universe to do them wrong.
Well, first of all,
that's what karma would say.
That's first of all. If what level of somebody, like, what level do you have to be to think in your mind, like, okay, if somebody did me wrong, then I'm going to do them wrong? What kind? Like, I don't think that to me is not a mature mind state, man. I'm sorry. Like, if you sitting out here waiting for somebody to fall and everything in their life crumble because you made some bad decisions, and now you want everybody else that you think in your mind and perspective that they did you wrong, even though that might not even be the case. So you can tell karma, whatever, to suck it, because I don't do it. Because if that's the case, then if that's the case, then you have to have that same energy on both sides. So if you do good. Yeah, no. I'm talking about these people who are out here just in a negative mindset, saying, "Okay, they did me wrong. I hope the end of the world for them." You have to keep that same energy when it's on your side. So if you are out here, you should expect that same energy, player.
Nope.
That's why it doesn't make sense to me.
Nope.
Well, you think somebody lied to it? You think somebody get lied to you?
What do you mean?
Nope.
Because I can mistreat you because the karma hasn't gotten a lot of these people that have done people wrong.
Oh, I'm talking about these other ninjas. I ain't talking about me.
Oh, I ain't talking about me.
I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about the others. That's what it comes down to. That way of thinking is very one-sided.
Oh, okay.
It's very one-sided because you expecting everything to happen to this other person because you got played or whatever the case is. Like you in the mind state, you hurting, so you want other people to hurt. Basically, hurt people. Hurt people.
That's what people say.
And all those people who but some people use it in a good way, and they out here, they're not trying to get over on people. They're just nice people, or they're just decent people. So, like you said, whatever energy, whatever you put out there is what you receive. If that's the case, then again, keep that same energy, player.
But what about the good? The people that do good, go around giving money and helping people, and volunteering.
They're not worried about
doing extra.
Huh? About no karma.
I mean, I ain't never heard.
Is that the way it works?
I ain't never heard anybody that was doing good being weird. I ain't never heard anybody that was doing good for other people saying I'm doing good because of karma.
I gotta look over my shoulder every Sunday because I'm out here at the soup kitchen.
I'm out here feeding the hungry.
So none of this makes sense because it sounds like that karma only applies to bad situations that they don't get. Well,
what else could it apply to? Because otherwise we just call it sowing and reaping. We just call it sowing good things, you get good things.
When I call it sowing and reaping, is I put this down.
But see, this
expecting this to multiply and come back.
But this is another example of why words have no meaning except for the meaning we give it. Because everybody looks at karma as a negative, as you getting retribution for something somebody did to you. But then we say reciprocity or sowing and reaping is a positive. Miss me with all this nonsense, man. Just like the word brainwashing. It's just a word. Brainwashing is a word and it has a negative connotation.
But I don't think sowing and reaping is a negative or a good. It's saying, okay, whatever you put down, it's coming back. You just put that. I can't put apple seeds down in that apple.
And it's the same. That is not any different than karma. Because that's what karma is. It's just karma has a bad rap.
Oh, so for all these people, for the 400 years that black people were enslaved in America, when is that coming back?
It ain't.
Okay, so karma don't apply to that.
It ain't.
Oh, okay. So on the reaping don't apply to that.
No.
Oh, so
You know why I don't? You know why I don't? Exactly, because somebody lying.
Oh, okay.
So how many? I mean, well, and I guess maybe it will. Here's the problem. So I'm going to use another story that we all know well. When you talk about the exiles, right? You know those Jewish people that were exiled into Babylon. For all the people that died, there was no karma, none. You didn't see it; it didn't exist. For all the people that were living at the time, so for all the people from 1619 to 1865, there was no retribution, there was no justice, there was no karma, there was no sowing and reaping. It was just reap.
So you saying karma is situation?
Now, there are some people out there that would say that the reason that those folks were enslaved was because they worshiped their ancestors, but they didn't. But you know, they're gonna say that because they were savages, that they deserved what they got, and those people deserve the steak.
Interesting.
So anyway, no. So if you died before there was karma or sowing and reaping, then guess what? It didn't exist. It existed for some other generation, not you. It existed for some other person, not you. And most people can't handle that. That sometimes, like we've said on this podcast, sometimes it will take generations. If there is to be any sort of karma, sowing and reaping, what if it's another 100 generations before that happens?
Well, it might not happen in my generation, y'all, but I hope it happens for y'all.
That's just like, and me and Janine have had this conversation. I think that we have at least 2 to 3 more generations before black on white racism is less of a thing.
How many?
2 to 3 more generations, because I believe all of these people and their grandkids gotta die.
Wow.
Because people. So some people change, right? Groups don't change that fast. And so because we're alive today, right? Our parents lived through the same people that were still lynching and still beating you up in the back of the school because they integrated schools and they didn't want that. So all of those people are still living. And today our CEOs, business leaders, police chiefs, pastors, priests, those people still living. They still got the same ideologies and they just suppressing it most of the time because they know today's society won't tolerate it. So when they get inside the doors of their house, so no, for those people, yeah, karma don't exist. Just like the lady who, you know, on her deathbed, you know, essentially on her deathbed, said she was lying about Emmett Till. Well, okay, where was her karma? Where was that karma?
Let's speaking of karma, man, let's talk about these ATMs in churches right now, man.
What?
What kind of right turn is that? You just power slide. You just drifted into that. You just pulled the e-brake and dumped it over to the right. What are we doing? Oh my gosh! He just going for all of it today, man. Let me talk about these ATMs in these churches. What? Where did this even come from?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you brought it up now. Go ahead and do it.
Give him his
Go ahead and do it. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm sorry. Let me give you your twine time. Here we go.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Let me see.
Twine time on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's Twine Time. As I mentioned before, I like to talk about these ATM machines. Churches, okay? All right. So we're talking about the word karma. All right. So my question to you is, if you're treating these people and taking their money like you are, then where's the karma at? You riding around in your Benz and I'm riding around in Nissan. I need to know why. Is karma real? Are you gonna get yours like you doing me? Huh? I don't think so, because karma don't exist. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. It's Swan Time.
That is not karma. That is not.
You took my money.
You know what? I'm gonna go in on it.
You took my grandma's money, so now I'm coming for you.
I got it. I got you.
This dude was ready to strap with the pastor, bro, because he felt as if he did, his grandma was done wrong. So for him, karma was not moving fast enough. So he decided to take matters in his own hands. Because to him, karma did not exist. Karma was in his fist. All right?
Car and mug.
I got that episode. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh my God.
You gotta stop your nose.
Oh my God. Yeah, I sure do.
You're welcome.
Because it's funny, and I'm gonna hit people in the head both ways now. It's funny how people want churches and pastors to be broken poor and want them to take care of the community, but the community don't come and take care of them, not involved with them until, like you said, their grandmama been there for 30 years, grandmama died, and now you want grandmama money. Well, you didn't put any structure in your life to get life insurance or be able to take care of grandmama bills or grandmama funeral. You didn't do what you need to do when she was alive to prepare your time, but now you mad at the church because you ain't got money. The pastor got a Benz. You didn't do anything to prepare yourself, educate yourself, or do anything with your life. So you mad at the pastor.
Sound like karma to me.
Then you get mad because you getting hustled by the other billions of stores and people and jobs and everything else in your life, but the pastor wrong. Ain't that funny? So my question is, look, I'm going to set y'all up for a whole episode because I'm going with this with both feet. So, since y'all so dumb, which church or what church or why are you going to the church and giving them your money when they're supposed to be providing a service? So what service are they providing for you? Okay, so you just giving your money away because you don't know what the service they're providing for you. Okay, who the dumbest? Okay, thank you. Next.
All right, Grandma, if you're listening.
Because people don't know why they doing what they doing. It's for a reason, but why are you doing it?
Well, nobody ever knows why they're doing what they're doing. They're doing it because it's tradition.
Yeah, right. Somebody got to start thinking. Gotta start thinking.
No. You can't start thinking.
There's a reason for it.
You can't start thinking. Calvin, I'm telling you. You can't. You are not allowed to think.
For a reason. No, the church is for a reason.
No.
It has a purpose.
No.
So people don't understand what the purpose is for. So where purpose is unknown, abuse is inevitable.
All right, Miles Monroe.
Yes, sir. So you have to know what you're doing, why you're doing what, especially with your money. Anyway, back to your karma.
Welcome back, Calvin. And another thing.
God, man, people go in about these pastors
Look,
churches and stuff.
Here's the thing.
And it's like y'all the idiots.
Let me just say this.
No pastor if you getting the hustle.
Let me just say
this. These streets, these jobs, the strip club, everybody else taking your money, you don't complain about nothing.
Look, so if we want to be truthful, if we were being truthful, institutions, I'm not naming any institutions, institutions don't want you to be an independent thinker because it goes against the very narrative of an institution.
Correct.
And so if you are an independent thinker for the institution, you are dangerous, and therefore it is not allowed. It's not allowed for you to question. It's not allowed for you to not even question questions, just like, hey, I have a quick question. Nope, not allowed.
And it's not the way the church is supposed to be designed.
Matter of fact, I was having this conversation with somebody yesterday because they had said that they were having, some issues going on, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what, did they try to pray it away? In this particular example, because I know that was good because I know where they go, so I know that was gonna be the thing. Like, did they try to pray it away? Yep. And they told you your faith wasn't sufficient when it didn't work, right? Yep. Okay. See, I know that. Like, I got a checklist. Like, bro.
That to me is people you're talking about that, one, do not have understanding or wisdom.
These are pastors doing this, though.
But what did I say?
I know what you said. I know what you said, man of God. But
what did I say? People that don't have wisdom and understanding, they follow like you said, that checklist.
To the letter. I was like, they did this too, didn't they? They did that. They did this. Yeah.
Because that's not what it is. So anyway,
and of course, the other thing that's on the checklist, because the other thing that's on the checklist is, because that was the last thing I said. I bet you they told you when you get the Holy Ghost, you understand. That's always whenever you ask a question, that's on the checklist where you'll understand.
That is never
when you get.
I've never heard that.
I've heard it more than once in the same places that I've been to. I have heard it. I've heard people tell them when they've asked a question, like just pull, kind of pull the person to the side. I hear you, though. I'm finishing a second. When they pull the person to the side, they say, "Well, when you get the Holy Ghost, you understand." And I'm like, "Hey, what? Get out of here. Go ahead, Zoe. You got it." Karma.
So, all right.
They gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs too. They gonna open their eyes, and it's gonna be hot.
All right, cool. Bet. So,
blazing.
Topic. This next one.
Cajun butter.
Says in regards of pastors, when do the bad get theirs? Right?
It ain't got to be in regards to pastors, man. Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, some people believe that they gonna get theirs afterwards.
Theirs what?
Their retribution.
Karma.
They karma.
Man, okay. Let me go ahead and clean this up. If you're a Christian and you believe in karma, I need you to go redefine your Christianity.
Oh no. Let's read some horoscopes and we're gonna figure it out. That's
another one. And I need you to go redefine your definition of what a Christian is.
Well, a whole lot of people might need to redefine that one now.
I already know that. That's why I said what I already know. So,
but it says, okay, on a serious note, it says, when do the bad get theirs? Like,
where did karma come from? So you can kill all the
bad or good. Like, when it says, when do the bad get theirs? Now we got to get into a conversation about, okay, who says it's bad? Is it bad for you because it didn't work out in your favor? Like what are we doing?
I think that's a situational.
It's good or bad is a belief thing, because there are some people that believe that they were. I hate this only because. Okay, let me preface it by saying this, because I know Calvin D. I am not talking about those people. Okay, I'm just saying. But there are people that believe that they were divinely appointed to do bad things. And so they are, or that they were told to do certain things, and so karma doesn't matter for them because they're just doing the work that they were supposed to do, right? And so, you look at some of these people that even though it's not in there either, but some of these people that perform jihad, they have a belief that if they do that their reward is going to be greater.
Right.
Or if you looked at the Spartans, they had a belief that if you died in battle, that was more glorious. Didn't matter who you were battling. Didn't matter if you were in the right or in the wrong. If you died in, what is going on? You putting a robe on? What's happening, bro? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. That if you died in battle, that was far better than any other death you could receive. And so that's why it's all in what they believe. Whatever allows you to feel comfortable at night is really what it amounts to.
Oh boy.
Whatever that is,
Well-
if that allows you to feel comfortable at night, then okay. That's that. Yep, you got it, bro.
Whatever helps you at night. So where's let's I hate to end on this note, but what does karma even mean?
It came from it's a Hindu word. The word karma itself is a Hindu word.
From the Hindu religion.
Yeah.
How you, like, is it something that we believe? So we took on this.
If you Hindu,
Well, it's like everything else in English. We just everything else in English we just steal. That's what we do. We steal words and use it. We don't have to know we don't have to know what it originally meant or what it originally was used for. We just steal it and use it for our own purposes. That's what we do. I mean, we learned it from the British.
You want to know why? Because blood is thicker than water.
what?
Back to that. Hey, if you don't get that reference, man, y'all got to go listen to.
The camera too, like he was right.
Because he knew what he was doing. He knew. Now I feel like I need to find that episode so I can tell everybody to go listen to that episode too. It's probably like episode 50 or something, but
Yeah.
Cue
So-
the music.
the music is cued, sir.
Oh, my bad. I can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
I'm moving around.
All right, man. Y'all enjoy yourself. Be safe coming up this New Year's.
Yeah, be
don't
safe out there,
Don't
man.
doing nothing crazy.
Hey, don't do nothing Calvin wouldn't do.
Oh, matter of fact, no. That's not my saying. My saying is make a godly decision. If you can't make a godly decision, make a wise decision. If you can't make a wise decision, make a good decision. If you can't make a good decision, make a bad one and own it.
That reminds me of a slogan that I heard once. I'm going to go ahead and say this as well. If you eat potatoes, eat potato chips. And if you can't eat potato chips, eat french fries. And if you can't eat you're going to be hungry. I don't know.
Man, it is foolishness in here today.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
man,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
no.
something for y'all.
Hey, this get more every year. This just get more ridiculous. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This just like my the walk down in the wedding rehearsal. Like every time, this got to get
It
more
got
and
worse
more
and worse.
ridiculous.
Got worse.
All right, man. Hey, we'll see y'all next year.
Man, appreciate you. Thanks for following us, man. We out. Anybody got anything else?
Nah, you got it.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Coming up. Be safe.
Yeah.